All right, guys, thank you for joining me again tonight. So, this is going to be a short night. Um, he's eating some spam. Yes, I am eating some spam. You figured me out. Got me. But, yeah, so tonight, guys, we're going to stick to the subject this time. I know last stream didn't do too. So, AI in Chinese schools. Now, this has been around. I thought this was new, but the more digging around I did, I found out that this isn't new. This is something I would say dangerous. Now, it's been around since I think 2017. And if you guys saw the intro picture, the kids were wearing like a little electronic band around their heads. Uh, Laura, Teddy, Journey, Adriana, Sarita, thank you for the 5x5. Mr. Landfill, Jeep Girl, appreciate it. Joe, thank you for the 5x5, guys. And WTC, Paula, and the Prepping Revelator, thank you. So here's the interesting thing, guys, about this AI in the Chinese school. Now, I read an article just that was just released, I think, 5 days ago. They're still pushing this shit. Joe, Bubba, and South Florida, and Sheila, thank you for the 5x5. Um, the Chinese people are not, or rather, the education system, which I thought was ran by the government, looks like it's not, at least not entirely. I think some are private, and I think some is. But they didn't pick up this technology, or rather, they're picking it up very slowly. So now the band that you saw on the kid's head, I'm going to put the picture back up real quick. So you see the band that they're wearing on their head. This band is to monitor the kids and everything they do. Now, I found out that there were a couple of I guess projects involving AI in school. So one was having a camera watch the kids the entire time, and I think that was in high school. And the kids in high school, if it counted for each student how many times they looked at their phone, how many times they broke concentration, how many times they got up to go to the bathroom, and the parents can get this report directly to their phone. So the one with the kids wearing a band, it monitored their intelligence level, and it monitored again how well they focused, how they engaged in their work. Again, the same report was like a report card, if you will, on right back to the teachers, not the teachers, the parents, right on their phone. So they have this tool where they can monitor their kids, if I'm not mistaken, via the camera. They can monitor their kids' behavior, and they also Asian equals high IQ. Right, but they're also docile. So what this does is it's complete control, guys. It's all it is. It's about controlling the students and making sure they behave properly, right? So of course they're gonna throw the allure of, well, it smartens them up. It makes them focus better. If you do this, you can gauge what to teach them and alter their teaching according to how they behave, right? That shit don't work here in America. I'm sorry. All American Prepper. Yeah, man. Just let me know. Hopefully later in the year, like August, September, and I'll definitely make the trip down there. Sounds appalling. It is appalling. Uh, yeah, and again, Christian Prepper. The Chinese Asian students, they're used to that. American kids are not. Now, could we get American kids to that standard? I think so, but slowly, and definitely not by controlling their every actions. I mean, like right now, the controlling aspect in school is teaching kids about LGBT bullshit. That's the controlling aspect in the school. Henry, thank you for the 5x5, all late and shit. So, yeah, it's bad. It's I don't know what else to say other than that. It's extremely bad. There is no um, because again, it's about control, and I think they could use this system. If you ask me, they can use this system, guys, to tailor the kids they want. Oh shit, Chao Ping, he's stupid as shit. Get him out of here. He doesn't have a future. Matter of fact, keep Chao Ping in. He's so stupid. We'll throw him on a farm. Just make sure you don't give him any mice or bunnies so he chokes the shit out of them. But we'll keep Chao Ping for farming days. And Guai Lo, well, she's smart. We'll put her in the astronaut program. They can, and this is how they're going to decide which kids go where. Now, for those of you that haven't seen the movie Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey, that's one of the things they did with the school, right? They took an aptitude test, and that aptitude test told them where they were going to be in the future, you know. And even though they were smart, engineers wasn't a thing. What wasn't a thing? Because they didn't need any more engineers, so they had said farming or something else, you know. They make titanium knuckles. So yeah, something wrong. Yeah, something wrong. Nice one. But but what you call it, guys? It's control. I mean, it's super fucking bad how much control they want over kids. And again, in China, I think China's trying to groom smart, controlling people so that they could do what they want with them. But I mean, listen, imagine having AI. Imagine having you listen. Bad enough, not bad enough, because teachers don't really watch students, but AI watching your kids that closely, that's bad. And the crazy shit is, guys, it also ties into your behavior. So you could be the smartest kid in that classroom, but your behavior as a son of a bitch, that could definitely disrupt your grades. The facial recognition technology in this, guys, is out of control. It knows the difference between Guaylo and fucking Dim Sum. Like, it can tell the difference. You know, I mean, as bad as it's gonna sound, I can't. You know, but that fucking that shit is on point, and it has your entire record. It pulls up your name and everything when the camera looks at you. Now, the AI camera system rather is looking at you. It's checking you out. But when somebody's looking at it, you click on the person's picture, comes up with your whole pedigree, comes up with everything about you. That's fucking insane to me, man. That's insane. That is that fucking bad, or that tight. I don't know how you want to put it, but it's scary shit to think that they're going to control kids through this manner. Now, again, I don't see it happening here because I think parents would fight it. I don't know. I definitely think it would be a problem. That's for sure. If it went through, because again, our kids are not as strict as those kids. Keep in mind, the Asian kids are strict. Their schooling is strict. Our schooling has never been strict. Maybe at one time it was a long time ago, but I don't think it was anywhere near the Chinese. So, yeah, man, AI concentration camp. Mirror, you're right, because that's what it looked like, you know. And it teaches, like, so if a kid doesn't pay attention, he takes his eye off the homework or the screen too often, or he keeps looking out the window, it picks all of that up. So now what happens is, does the kid get kicked out of school? Does he get reevaluated for another class? Does it go back to the parents, and the parents goes, Chim Sum, why did you act like this? You know, and then beats him with a fucking bamboo stick, if they still do that. You know, so I don't know what goes on there. And I think in itself, guys, a lot of the Chinese, they are drones. They will do whatever the Chinese government tells them to do. Right? And so this, though, now keep in mind, I should have started with this. I'm sorry. It's a pilot program. So a few schools are going through different pilot programs, right? Um, so it's not nationwide in China, but a lot of schools have it. But I don't know if it's Chinese run schools or private schools. That's where I couldn't find a lot of information on. And being that this was old, um, you know, the article I read recently says they weren't really adopting it, but they're still going ahead with it, as if the Chinese are forcing this in the school system, but no one's really fucking latching onto it. So yeah, indoctrination camp. So Brian Barbie, exactly what that is. Because now imagine this comes here to the United States, and here in the United States they could push whatever they want, as they got rid of Scorpion Tiger. Your videos look old because I am old. Anyway, God, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm fucking tired now. It's all fucking catching up with me. It comes here to the United States, guys, and they tell you exactly what to think and how to think, right? So for those that are not too familiar with the with this. Let me fucking find it. See if I can find it. Smith Modernization Act of 2012. Apparently now, propaganda, misinformation, and disinformation is allowed in American media, as per Obama. Obama signed this into law. This was to amend the United States Information and Education Exchange of 1948, which is authorizing propaganda and disinformation and misinformation to be allowed in foreign countries or foreign audience. And in foreign audience, we're allowed to, rather, we were allowed to lie to a foreign audience about whatever we want: policies, press, motion pictures, the internet, radio, you name it, and social media. According to, not according, but Obama, for some reason, thought it was cool to let propaganda in. Now, the propaganda shit, guys, that's the craziness about this, right? So, Smith Modernization Act, look it up. I heard about it a couple times. I had to look it up myself, and I'm like, interesting. So they allowed for propaganda, guys, and lies, so that when Mr. 19 was activated, they lied about the entire thing, straight through it. Everything was a lie. Just put something over your face. Lie. It's not that bad. Take the arm ticket. You'll get some fries with it. Lie. I'm pretty sure you got fries with it, but you get my point. And so with that, guys, propaganda is now allowed to spread on this nation's soil. All part of the plan. And because they space it out, people don't think anything of it. Smith Modernization 2012, we're in 2023. But think about what happened in 2020. Right? Nothing but lies. Left and right. Nothing but lies. So they're allowed to lie to us, guys. And now the big problem is, how do we decipher through any of it? How do we cipher it? How do we look at it and go, well, that's a lie, that's true? We can't. It's almost impossible. You have to have eyes on a situation to believe it's true now. That's where I'm at. I'm like, yo, if I don't see it, I don't believe it. You know, I mean, granted, I see video of it, I'll believe it. But someone tells me some shit, I'll take it as a rumor. You know, sheep gonna sheep. Mad Bomber, yeah, sheep are gonna sheep. But the problem is, the propaganda door swings both ways, guys. Both directions. Not just the left and the liberals, but even right. Right-leaning assholes can say whatever the fuck they want to say, and we wouldn't know the difference. You know, because they are sitting there saying the right things. We start believing them, and then they start spewing bullshit. You know? So it's hard, man. It's fucking hard. No propaganda was harmed in the making of this live stream. Yes, sir. So yeah, it's bad, guys. And again, anything and everything can be said. They'll sit there and tell you, well, that AI is not that bad. There's some upsides to it. Oh yeah. And here's the thing. So Snoop, right? And there's another one. I forgot the other fact checkers. Fact checkers, first of all, didn't exist until fucking Mr. 19 was coming around the corner. Notice how fact checkers started to be a thing right as actually Trump was started running for president. Then all of a sudden we had fact checkers. We had fact checkers who lied about everything. They weren't fact checkers anymore. They were lie checkers. That's the thing. Anyway, so they're changing everything, guys. They're changing vernacular. They're changing sexes. They're changing everything just so that we're confused, so that we look stupid. They're changing it on all sides. Changing on the left and the right and in the middle. Everything's changing, guys. Sam's Club has had problems. Can't take cash for some reason. Sounds like some funny bullshit. Yuri, absolutely. Everybody, they're trying to get rid of cash, guys. I don't know what they're fucking doing, but yeah, they're trying to get rid of cash. A lot of places are switching over and not taking cash anymore. You know, it's all bullshit, man. It's all part of the plan. And the problem is, as we talk about the plan, people will continuously say, you're fear-mongering or you're crazy. And then when it happens, well, guess what? We weren't that crazy anymore. But for some reason, we were still fear-mongering. Woodard Dude. Good night, Woodard Dude. Thank you for joining us if you are off the air. I'm going off in in a couple seconds myself. I got to finish packing. I got to pack all this shit in front of me, my computer and stuff, and then take a quick shower and lay down for what's going to seem like 2 minutes and get up and hit the road. I got to be on the road by 5. Yes, Buddha 1, cashless means more control. Absolutely. Right? So I'm going to do a more in-depth cashless society live stream and video next week. We'll talk about all of the things that are coming with it and all of the things that they're looking to control. This is why they're getting rid of gas stoves. You can control electric stoves. You can't control gas stoves. Right? Now, yes, you can control gas stoves if you shut the gas off in the individual apartment, going down into the basement and shutting off the gas line. Or in the house, some houses have the gas meters in there. You shut those off individually. But good luck getting into somebody's apartment and shutting that off because you said something they didn't like. So switch over to electric stoves. You can shut off anything you want. To go where? Erica, I'm going to Ohio. Ohio. That's where I'm headed. So 200. Joel, you keep saying 200 exactly. 200 what? I noticed you said that like 1,000 times. I thought you were responding to somebody else, but anyway. With that, guys, I'm going to go off the air. Again, sorry for the short night. I do have enough things that I could talk about, but I'm feeling this shit, man. So anyway, good night. See you guys next week. I might live stream from the old school boot camp. So I might do a live stream there if I have a good signal. If not, I'll video some of it and try to do a video. I'll try to put together a video later in the week. All right? Gene, camping. I'm going to old school bushcraft weekend kind of deal. Not bushcraft, but old school. I forgot what the fuck it's called. But it's like an old school bushcraft weekend in Ohio. So, yeah. Anyway, that being said, guys, good night. See you guys next week. If not, you'll see me sooner, like Saturday or whatever. All right?